Death, the one truth no one can escape. Every living being, no matter how powerful, eventually returns to dust. But throughout history, there have been people whose bodies never decayed, even centuries after death. They remained preserved, untouched by time. Is this a miraculous sign from Allah or an unexplained mystery of science? Let's uncover the truth behind the incorruptible bodies, the bodies that defied death itself. This phenomenon isn't limited to one faith or culture. Across history and religions, there have been countless reports of bodies that did not decompose. In Christianity, it's known as the concept of incorruptible saints. But in Islamic history, too, there are stories of believers whose bodies remained intact, a mystery that still astonishes hearts and minds. According to Islam, the bodies of martyrs shuhad do not decay. Allah says in the Quran, "Do not think of those who are slain in the path of Allah as dead. They are alive, but you do not perceive it." Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayah 154. This divine promise has been witnessed many times in history. The martyrs of the Battle of Uhud. About 46 years after the battle, when some graves were opened during restoration, people were astonished. Many martyrs' bodies were found fresh and intact, as if they had just been buried. Imam an-Nawawi, when his grave was accidentally opened years after his death, his body was still preserved, and the soil around him emitted a beautiful fragrance. Sheikh Abdul Qadir al-Gilani Rao of Baghdad. Historical accounts mention that when his tomb was reopened, his body was also found, preserved and untouched by decay. For believers, these are not coincidences. They are clear signs of Allah's mercy and power. Scientists, on the other hand, try to explain this through natural processes. They say decomposition slows down when the soil lacks oxygen, or when the environment is cool and dry, making it difficult for bacteria to thrive. Insomicas's body fat turns into a wax-like substance called adipocere, which preserves the shape and texture of the body, almost like a natural mummy. But still, not every body buried in such conditions remains intact. So why does it happen to only a few? Could it be that Allah chooses us, whom He wills to honor this way? The mystery of incorruptible bodies appears across various faiths. In Christianity, San Bernadette Sobiros, who died in 1879, was found nearly intact when her coffin was opened 46 years later. In Buddhism, a monk named Doshidorzo Itigalov from Russia was found in 2002 with flexible skin and joints, as if still alive in deep meditation. But Muslims believe that these occurrences, no matter where they happen, are ultimately under Allah's command, for life and death belong only to Him. From a faith-based perspective, those who live righteously and sincerely for Allah are granted His mercy even after death. Science, however, insists that this is due to environmental conditions. Nothing more, yet there have been cases where the environment was perfectly normal, and still, the bodies did not decay. Science is left without answers. No matter how advanced science becomes, some truths remain beyond its reach. Some say it's the strength of the soul. Others call it the chemistry of the earth. But believers know this is nothing but a sign of Allah's infinite power. Perhaps one day science may find explanations, but until then, this will remain one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our world. What do you believe? Are these incorruptible bodies a mercy from Allah, or a mystery of nature we're yet to understand? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mysterious stories from our world.